kill me, but I still hate heights.
Alright. Hello, everybody. Find the witness. The witness is my only lead. I need to find her. That church is my best bet. Welcome back to some murdered soul suspect. Oh, what's this?
The day everything died for me.
Thinking about it is so surreal. I instantly have an out-of-body experience every time. Seeing myself at that moment, after she tried to break up an argument between two men on the street, two strangers to her, one of which would stab her for no reason at all. She died for trying to help, and the asshole got away. If I'd arrived to meet her just 1 minute earlier, my life would have been different, better, and she wouldn't have been gone. I mean, why is stepping in to an argument between two people on the street? Like, don't do that. Just, like, don't. And I think I saw, yeah. Rough day at work for my man. It took a while for him to be able to talk about it, but this Baxter fellow seems to be completely hostile toward Ronan, and there's nothing he can do about it. It's a mystery why there's so much animosity. Ronan has never done anything to offend him, but Baxter decided what kind of person Ronan was, and there's no convincing him otherwise. You can't teach some people. Yeah, I mean, Baxter definitely, like, an asshole, a prick.
Face it, Baxter hated the guy.
I think the hate was pretty mutual.
Ronan was a little rough around the edges. But Baxter, he isn't exactly Mr. Cuddly.
Yeah, but you don't think he'd... I mean, a fellow cop. Or anybody.
In this job, I'm surprised less every day about what people are really capable of.
Cops wonder if Baxter hated Ronan enough to kill him. I mean, it's a big jump from disliking someone to murdering them. I mean, now I have a sprint, do I not? Yes. And then obviously, I can't pass through the ghost objects, but... Oh, it's a boat. Look at that. Creepy thing there. Okay, we can go around that way, but we should also be able to pop through the fence. Oh, I saw that.
Some questions cannot be avoided.
Alright. Oh. Okay, let's see. You can hide here, but this... See, so sometimes they have these things specifically so that you can do that. And you can... Generally, if they're out here in the town, there's no demon. I think there might be some of these within, like, sections as well. That you use just to get to another spot. But for the most part, if it's out here in the town, I'm pretty sure you're safe from demons, and it's just to get somewhere else.
Each secret treasure is observed more than darkness knows.
Okay. Oh, what's this? She had so much potential. This is a terrible shock, especially now. She had been accepted to Smith College and was all prepared for the move. G. Soderbergh family photo. What does this have to do with info about my killer? Like... Oh, whatever. Weird. I mean, it's not giving me any, like, extra places to go. I didn't even have to ask about the car sealant tattoo. I hate it. It's garish, crude, common. He can sense my disapproval, but I suppose it's too late. All tattoos come with the danger of regret. Come off. I was gonna say no, wait. Oop, and what is this? Gas. Need gas. Oh god, 15. Right, 15 more of the fire, the Boston fire. Yeah, right. I forgot that was. Oh, hello. These, I don't think we'll get them all, because I want to say that there's a teleport move. That we can get, that we unlock later, so we can, like, jump short distances anyway. I don't remember the length of it, but like we don't need to use these things to hop around. Like we can just straight up teleport somewhere. But and I want to say that at least some of the
I'd accuse my boss of witchcraft in a heartbeat.
but yeah, I want to say that at least some of those gas cans are in the are in areas that you need that for. Maybe a demon does show up here, because there's an awful lot of them for seemingly no reason. Oh, whoops. Oop.
Listen, I don't know if there's anything I can do, but it looks like you could use some help.
I don't know how I got here, or even where here is. I can't remember what happened to me. Why am I like this?
I'm sorry to tell you, kid. But if you're here, it means you're dead.
I knew it.
Look, I'm in a similar situation. Now, I used to be a detective. Let me take a look around and see if I can find anything that will help you make sense of all this.
I don't even know where you'd start.
Is there anything you remember? It doesn't matter how small. Sometimes the tiniest detail is all it takes.
I remember lots of people. And this rowboat. Everyone was scared. And I keep seeing the name Mana Hanset.
That's a start. Let me see what I can do.
Mana Hanset. It doesn't look like she remembers much. I wonder what the name Mana Hanset refers to. Alright, well, we got this here. Oh, about me though. Witness only saw the suspect's face briefly, much of face obscured, but suspect appeared to be white male with blue eyes. Well, I mean, probably doesn't narrow it down too much. Frame picture. Picture the survivors of the Mana Hanset steamer wreck. Candles, probably for like a bunch of candles were left here over the years. Most of them look like prayer candles. What do they call that? Like a wake? No. I mean, it's kind of like a shrine, but it's like specifically just to like remember like a person who died or something. I can't quite remember the name.
You will be deeply missed. You are a hero to us all. Looks like more than one person owes her their lives.
Okay, and then that's just what he read. Come on, get around.
Huh. Looks like a
memorial. That's what it is. It looks like there was some kind of loving tribute left here. I wonder if it has anything to do with the girl.
I'll bet people left more than just this around here. Finding that stuff could help piece things together.
Look, there's more things over there as well. Oh, something here too.
This is her obituary. She died when her rowboat capsized and sank. Her body was never recovered. What was she doing in a rowboat?
Girl obituary. It says she was in a rowboat returning to the sinking Monahans right before she drowned. So she escaped and then went back to save more people, I guess, would be, like, that would be my takeaway from that. I don't know how far away I mean, I was gonna say can go from her. Obviously, I can just fuck off and leave. I don't technically have to do this, but okay. So yeah, I'm assuming then that it's got to be within there, like within this area. But now the question is, can I speak to her some more? I mean, it says 5 of 5 clues. Oh right, I guess I need to. Alright, so the obituary, I guess, would be how she died. The bouquet of flowers with the note saying that that she saved a bunch of people, and then I guess like the picture of the survivors.
The Mono handset went down. She wasn't a victim. She was a hero. She saved a lot of people before her rowboat sank. She needs to know how much she meant to them.
The full story. Yeah.
Did you find anything?
That name you remember, the Mono handset? Turns out it was a steamer ship that sank right outside of Salem Harbor. If it weren't for you, a lot of people would have died. You're a hero.
If I saved everyone, then how did I die?
No, you didn't save everyone, but you were trying to. Your rowboat capsized.
I can't swim, so I must have drowned.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be. Thanks to you, instead of fear and sadness, I feel pride. If it weren't for you, I would never have known. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'm glad I could help.
Alright. And now she can rest in peace. Alright. Yeah, we can get around this way. Anything here? Look like it. I mean, I can still hide more places. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's demons at some point and they just have these things here already so that they're placed. I don't know. It's weird. I was pretty sure that they only had those if there was either a demon around to hide from, or if they were using them to let you, like, get to places. This spot overlooks the favored launching point of many privateers who operated with tacit permission of the Continental Navy during the Revolutionary War. Salem was the primary harbor for heavily armed and fast-moving ships that would attack Royal Navy ships as they attempted to apply pressure to the neighboring port of Boston Harbor. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, because of movies mainly, don't really realize that there is a significant amount of pirates that were, like, I don't want to say justified, but, like, supported by nations. Like,
No one made me smile like you did, Jules.
it's hard to put into words the happiness Julia brought to my life. Well, I mean, I don't doubt it. I mean, you clearly loved her, and you were a hardcore criminal that became a cop because of her. I mean, clearly you loved her enough to make a massive change to your life. The pictures we took at the beach came out surprisingly well, considering it was almost dark. The one I got of Ronan just as the sun was setting was brilliant. It wasn't much for catching Ronan's features, but my, what a silhouette that man cuts. He makes everything around him look good. Salem could use that shot to sell itself as a beach resort. Alright. How long have we been going? Yeah, okay. See, now I was tempted because, you know, we did some stuff. We got a case solved, and now we're entering a new area. I was going to say, well, maybe we'll cut it here. Yeah, we've only been going for 15 minutes, so let's just keep going forward. It would take us fucking forever if I was cutting every 15 minutes. Like,
When you're running away, you need a sanctuary. A place where nothing bad can touch you. But you can never escape the questions. They follow you everywhere.
so I wonder if, like, we can't enter a building unless, like, a door or window is already open, right? So I wonder, well, that's always good to see in a church. What if a door, like, this door is barely open, right? Clearly he couldn't open it anymore himself. So is the fact that it's open means he can walk through, or did he have to, like, impossibly squeeze his body through that crack? Because there's no way he did that. 10 more to uncover the story. The Bell Tower Banshee, eh? Well, I mean, let's see where are the witnesses.
At least it's well lit, and there are people around.
Did she find this as creepy as I do?
Oh, no. She never knew. Where's the fun in that?
Oh, he's smelling her
So
shoe.
you stalked her.
I was the only one who appreciated her. Not like all those strangers she met at the bars, those animals. That's why I had to get rid of them. I did it for us.
Looks like one of them didn't go so quietly.
No. They were all too drunk to put much of a struggle. This happened while I was watching her. I didn't realize I'd backed into a snowbank. I never smelled the exhaust. Suddenly I was here.
Really? That's how he fucking
To be honest, it's the best thing that ever happened to us. No more pesky walls or locks. Now I can watch her. Watch her every move. Forever.
You know, and this is going to be a weird phrase, or a weird thing to say, but I sincerely hope that nobody who has ever had a stalker that's died sees that. Like, if somebody had one of those stalkers that was, like, insanely creepy, just like, oh my god, whatever, and then that stalker died, and they saw that, if they're even, like, a little bit believing in ghosts, they're no longer going to be sleeping at night, because they're going to be like, oh my god, my stalker is probably watching me right now. You know, like, it wouldn't be good, to say the least, because, I mean, stalkers can cause some pretty severe mental trauma when it comes to, you know, the people they're stalking. So, like, organ dedication. This organ, rebuilt in 1919, is dedicated to the souls of this parish lost in the Great War. Oh, hang on. I think I can... No, I was going to say I might be able to teleport. Oh, whoops. Can I get up there? Huh. Let's see. Maybe maybe if I... Oh, I saw that. Boo. Haha, I made it, creepy family. I asked him to ask me again. I was lucky he hadn't left me after I never answered his first proposal. He must really love me. He smirked and got down on one knee, kneeling right in a dirty puddle on the street. He didn't care because he knew what this meant. I'd already made up my mind, finally. He grabbed my hand and said, "Will you?" And I just said yes. Didn't even let him get to the part about marrying me. We just knew, and we laughed. That was a very good sign. I'm curious, though, why she said no the first time. Right? Like, now can I get back? Oh, yeah, I did see that. There we go. I mean, I guess I go. Also, if you're wondering, I came up here because I figured down there has got to be, like, advancing the plot, right? Like, odds are up here is, because I realize now that, like, I went and I talked to that dude, and then I just, like, randomly fucking turned around and came back. Now, there was nothing, no, down near the demon pit. Oh, there's something. Oh, another one of the banshees. I have a feeling the fact that it's a saw blade means that there was no banshee and that it was just somebody like working up there and they took like the sound that the saw makes, because I could very easily see that being a sound that people mistake for like a scream, I guess. Near this spot, the original St. Benedict's rectory was lost to the flames in 1901. I also, no, it's just weird. Alright, well. Oop.
She's praying what I'm thinking.
They got ghost birds too. Huh, a few birds around. The man is who he is. I can't help myself. I try to stay away, to be sensible, to consider someone I could actually share normal life with, but I find myself thinking of Ronan all the time, and I can't stop. Can't. This is it. This is what real love is. I mean, it can be, yeah. I mean, unfortunately, though, that same thing also happens to people who are in abusive relationships. So, I mean, I don't think that Ronan was an abuser, but, you know. I'm just saying, there's lots of stories from people who were in abusive relationships, and they would tell, you know, the same thing where it's like, I couldn't stay away from them.
Hey, it's okay. Just don't go near them.
I couldn't look anymore. I had to stop it. Those hands, they tore at my soul, at my mind. It's your eyes. They get in through your eyes.
All right. Just calm down. You're not making any sense.
Shh.
What?
They're coming for you.
Oh, that's not creepy at all. Whoops.
At least I'm not alone.
I'm sure it's just isolated victims he picks off.
I mean, that's a solid bet with a serial killer. He's probably going to be going after people who are isolated, yeah.
If there's someone up there, please start protecting us.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. We watched an old black and white gangster movie marathon together. Night before last, I couldn't believe he'd never seen them. I loved the romantic parts. He loved the tough guy parts. When I bought him the fedora the next day, he looked confused but adopted it so quickly. It's just part of him now. I don't think he'll ever take it off. Not even in death. I mean, to be fair, he does look good in it.
There's one promise I never regretted.
The best day of my life. We had known from the start we would end up here sooner or later. Did we? Because from what I heard, she turned you down the first time. Oh, what's this? Oh, there should be another saw. How many more of those? 8. Damn.
Where is she? Wasn't there a clue about the church in the apartment?
Luggage, signs of a struggle, book about ghosts, sketches. Damaged wall, photos of witness. Church. I mean, sure.
Father, do you have anywhere that I could stay just for a little while?
Of course, dear. The church is always here to help. I think we have an old attic you can stay in for as long as you like.
We didn't get that whole thing though, did we?
I better go check it out.
Priest told her she could stay in the attic. Where would that be? Up. Safe bet. I mean, I realize that's not all that helpful, but... Oh. Okay, so that's the rectory, and it also shows an up arrow. And what is this one? The rectory, and it shows an up arrow. Alright. Just vacuuming up the demons. Such a good priest. I do believe that if I possess him, I can walk over it. Like, that's why he's... I mean, he's doing it to clean, but I mean, for the purposes of the video game, the reason he's doing that is because that'll let us get over it. Oh, there's no one right here. Damn. Those two are rather close together. Because, yeah, obviously we can't get through that one. But once he comes off of that, I can now possess the priest. Well, that's weird. It didn't let me dispossess him. Did he just, like, not go far enough? Oh, you know what? It was probably because the mind read was still going, wasn't it? Boop. Oh, hello.
The attic must be up there.
Oh, you know what? I remember this part being kind of annoying. Not, like, difficult or anything, just, like, for some reason I remember, like, falling down a lot. Like, fucking up my footing and whatnot, and just, like, taking a little bit of a tumble. Okay, well, clearly we can't climb up here. Oh, look at that creepy kid. It's kind of annoying that we don't have, like, a jump or a climb or anything. But, I mean, what can you do? Okay, we got people sitting in there. I'm just checking the walls to see if we got any, like, messages or anything. It doesn't look like, wow, it doesn't look like I'm going through that fucking door anytime soon. Damn. Alright, well. So may as well start in here.
I don't know, Angie. Brian is a lovely boy, but I worry about his family.
Well, his mother does seem to be a bit of a heartbeat, but Brian's worth it.
Yeah, I think so too, dear. It's just that Shelley didn't grow up around boisterous people, and I worry about the pressures of their relationship.
Oh, Sheila, they'll be fine. You know they'll have a long, happy life together.
Oh, I'm sure you're right. You've been her best friend since what? 4th grade? I think in some ways you know her better than I do.
She's... My girl's marrying her love. That's all that counts. I hope my wedding isn't this stressful.
Okay.
Has she...
Now this should theoretically lead us around back to the priest, yeah. Going up, yeah, I mean, we can possess the cat. Okay. Anything in the bathroom? Oh, wait, I saw something. Oh, hello.
Truth is a hard, cold plunge.
Oh, the dunking chair. I remember that. That was to determine whether or not somebody was a witch. Obviously not, you know, the best way to do it, because it's like, if they drown, then they were human, and if they don't drown, then they were a witch, and we must burn them at the stake. And it's like, so either way they die? And it's like, yes, but if they weren't a witch, they will die and go to heaven because they weren't a witch or something. And it's like, yeah, you're still a murderer. Oh wow, we only need 3 more of those. I do believe the cat is how we need to get places.
That's okay. It's not my fault. My kid's great.
Small animals to go hiking in, so we just have to make sure none of the little critters get trapped in there.
Well, what happens then?
You
They
probably
die and
don't want to
stink.
hear about it in the food preparation area. It can get smelly.
Maybe that's why they use incense, huh?
Not even listening.
Everyone thinks they were, but they just seem like they've been in love forever. But
They want excellent food under these conditions?
Yeah, I mean, dude, get to work.
And she's from Boston.
Oh, hello. Another one. Only 2 left.
Okay, I'm not going to be
Oh,
picky,
good
but
lord.
seriously, now do you call this a centerpiece?
I'm sorry, ma'am. The request
I do
wasn't
believe that
supposed to
if
be
I
a
possess
pure
them,
display. It wasn't a lot more specific.
also demons in the church, it's not bad enough that there's like the
There's plastic
the
in
hell
that.
goo on the
You think it was
church.
plastic anything when they landed on Plymouth Rock?
Well, I didn't think it needed to be that precise.
No, you didn't think to
Ah,
Rusty, yet tasty. It says Salem. This whole way says Salem. It's a statement of pride.
I don't
Don't
see
you
another
have
one,
any
but I
pride
could have
for
swore I
this
heard one.
town?
Where do they get their help?
I think I just found the only real witch in Salem.
We settled in Salem in the 1600s. We invented Thanksgiving.
Okay, well, I got the demon. Oh, hello. I mean, I guess there could be more, but... Is that the last one or the second last one? One more. Yeah, I didn't think so. Elton, yeah, this is like that hallway with all the goo. Make sure there's nothing like directly inside the door first. In here. Look like it. I don't know if poltergeisting does anything to demons or not. Oh, good lord. I feel like I feel like I'm missing something here. Here, rising as a mythical phoenix, we consecrate this rectory in the year 1902. Ah, it took me a year to rebuild it, eh? That's pretty good. do I... Yeah, ghost abilities. Cat. Use left and hold left trigger to run while possessing a cat. Some ledges can be jumped onto by running up to them. Because God forbid we just jump up on them.
Quarterback for the witches all 4 years, it's
Shoot, Cat, get out of here.
Okay. How do I, There we go. Oh, I actually need to, like, run at them. But now the thing is, right, is I don't know if, if the cat can cross those or not. Oh. Okay. Oh, here we go. No, nothing? Alright, well, whatever. I don't think that we can go over the goop with the cat. Oh, hello. Who are you?
What am I worried about? Nothing is gonna happen.
No? I don't think the cat much cares for, right, and I think this is why I didn't care for this. Right, because I think this might be the part that I was thinking of, where I was like, okay, yeah, sure, why not? Fucking Ninja Kitty. Oh. Oh, well, it definitely stuck me to the branch there, so that's nice of it. I'm not even sure how many times you do this in this game, that it's an actual ability, but like kitty. Wow, I got some pretty heavy fucking footsteps up here.
There she is, finally.
Why do I always lose my keys when I need to leave?
How can I get through to her?
Now, I want to, because I do believe that if I try and possess her, it triggers the end of it. So I want to check over here for anything else.
Well, it was somewhere around noon on a Sunday when I got a call from the pastor. He was looking for someone to fix up the old church. It had been sitting up on that hill, abandoned for over 40 years. After getting hit by lightning back in '98, it suffered a bunch of fire damage. So, of course, I agreed to help. I knew something was wrong the second I stepped inside. As an inexplicable chill came over me. Anyway, I shook it off and I set to work. As I started tearing up the damaged floorboards, they were all bad. Well, I uncovered an old rat's nest. It seemed like any of the others I'd seen over my 22 years in the construction business, until I saw the scraps of human hair and bones that the rats had used to make it. Well, suddenly I heard the floorboards on the second floor creaking above me, and the sounds of a young girl weeping. Well, I was worried that the damaged section of the ceiling was going to give away under her weight, so, I yelled, hey, stop, come down immediately. Well, my voice must have startled her because she went completely silent. So I got up and I went to look for her. When I entered the room upstairs, though, I was surprised to see it completely empty. It only took me, a minute to make my way up there, and I would have heard her run off if she did. But that's when I heard the weeping again. Only this time it was coming from the bell tower. So I climbed up the long, treacherous, curving stairs at the top, and I noticed what I thought was dried blood dotting the way. When I finally got up to the belfry, I was just paralyzed with terror. Because lying before me was the withered corpse of a young girl. Judging by her sun-bleached clothes and weathered bones, it seemed like she'd been lying there for the better part of those 40 years the place had been empty. The rats, they picked her bones clean. I took off running. I didn't stop until I got all the way to town. The ravages of time made it impossible for the authorities to get any identity on this girl. It seems Salem will never know who killed her. Some people still claim to hear her weeping there. As for myself, I never went back.
You need to send her to the Smithsonian, have Bones check her out. She'll be able to tell you who she was, who killed her. I think I saw a thing here. No? Oh, yeah. The fittest of spirits can fall prey to these dangers. It's weird that she didn't read that one out. Okay. No. Okay, I'm not seeing anything else here. And then this is the room I was already in. I guess this, right?
So get the hell out! God damn it, if you ever possess me again, you have no right to dump your unfinished business on me.
Now, I'm tracking down my killer, okay? Someone who was seconds away from attacking you about an hour ago, and if...
Wait a minute. You can see me?
And hear me?
Holy shit. You're a medium. Well, ain't I the luckiest guy in the world? I just found the perfect little helper.
What is it with you guys and my family? Helping the cops do their job is not some privilege. It's a trap. I'm not your informant, your partner, or your friend. I don't owe you. If anything, you owe me.
I saved your life, little bitch.
Yeah, I get it. You're tough, okay? But you're not tougher than him. You saw what he can do. He's coming after you, or someone close to you.
Whoever he wants dead is lucky to still be alive. Now, I know what I'm doing, and you can help me stop him. All you have to do is answer some questions.
Look, I'm sorry. What happened to you was horrible. And you saved my life, so what do you want?
I was murdered tracking that son of a bitch to your place. So why would he be looking for you?
That freak was probably looking for my mom. Not me. I'm a nobody. Invisible. My mom and I tried very hard to keep it that way. Not everybody wants to be noticed, you know.
Looking for your mom? What does that mean?
She's like me, but she found a way to make a respectable living off of what we can do. Living that probably turned her into a target.
living?
Yeah. Hey, you might know her. She was working the Bell Killer case with the cops as a contract psychic, a profiler.
Sorry, kid. She doesn't ring any bells.
I found this in the apartment tonight. Mentioned something about some Bell Killer book. And it's in her handwriting.
Bell Killer book. If she was a profiler, it's probably the book she kept all her case notes in. That would be at the station.
Really?
So where's your mom, kid?
Probably dead. She would never just leave me without saying a word. Never. I don't know where she is. I know the Bell Killer had something to do with her disappearance. Him showing up tonight just proves it.
If he killed her, why would he come back to her place?
I don't know.
Look, assuming the worst never helped no one. Why don't you live there?
Because of people like you always asking for help. Trying to connect one last time with your loved ones or resolve some crazy problem. I love my mom, but I can't live in one place for too long or people like you will find me too easily.
I wasn't home much either growing up. I know that's rough. All right. What were you doing at your apartment?
I live there, Sherlock. Well, I used to, whatever. My mother has been missing for a few days. I don't see her that often, but she never just disappears. Not like this.
Have you ever seen my killer before tonight? Do you have any idea who he is?
You cops are so hard up on clues that you're actually asking people if they know who the killer is.
Yeah, that's
Oh, I
part
get
of
why
being
you
a
need
cop,
so
you little
much
shit.
help.
I'm not asking people. I'm asking the witness whose life I just saved. You're not safe alone. You need someone watching over you. Us cops find missing people. I found you, and I can help you find your mom. Your problem is now my problem, too.
No way. Don't get me wrong, you saved my life, and okay, I can't pay that back, but your problems are your problems, and mine are mine. There they are. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Have a nice afterlife.
Wait a minute. Don't go yet. Just stop for a second, will you? We're on the same side. If your mother's involved, we need to work together.
Work together? What are you gonna do? You're dead. I'll handle it. Just leave me alone!
I bet she knows more. I can't let her get away. There's gotta be another way down.
Yeah, the same way you got up. Can't lose track of the witness. She's the only one who can help me find the Bell Killer. Alright, let's see. Probably... No, I didn't seem to get anything new. Maybe it's under clues. Yeah. The witness's powerful scream disoriented me. How is that possible? Well, she is a medium. The witness didn't know the killer. Who do I know that would want me dead? The witness's mother had been missing for a few days, and she has no idea where to find her mom. The witness ran away from home to make it difficult for needy ghosts to find her. Her mother's note implied the witness should get her Bell Killer casebook from the station. Leave now, find my book at the station, and don't look back. We're not safe anymore. I'll try to find you before I go. Bell Killer's probably looking for this mother. Why would she be a target? So, I just gotta say, it always pisses me off in cop shows, video games, anything that has to do with cops, where like the cop is asking questions and the person's like, isn't that your job? It's like, motherfucker, the cops are not psychic. they cannot walk, despite what Sherlock Holmes does, the cops can't walk into a room and immediately determine everything that happened within that room in the last 100 years to find the killer. Like, one of the biggest things that a cop can do, or that a cop can find in order to get to a killer, is fucking is finding a fucking witness, like, who actually saw something, so that they can actually have a clue and put the clues together. I mean, it's always so fucking annoying every time.
Come back! Leaving so soon, dear?
Yeah, sorry. I'll be back. Don't wait out, Father.
Be careful out there, my child.
Yeah, look at your vacuum cleaner turned on. Isn't that weird?
When she calms down, I'll go ask her why she needs to stay here.
Okay, this should get us across. Another thing, not that it's related to this, I hate when people talk about cops, is like, when they're mad that cops weren't there to prevent the crime. Like, they're supposed to be, like, every minor police station has, like, a fucking, oh, fuck, what the hell was that movie? Minority Report style pre-crime unit, so they can get there before the crime actually occurs. Like, some objects can be activated to distract demons. This draws the demon's attention and allows you to sneak past them unnoticed. Using the ravens to distract the demons is often useful. See, I thought that the birds meant something. Hiding from demons can help you get closer to distract objects. Wow, this is like a hardcore tutorial, man. Must approach a demon from behind. The other way, maybe. So I want to say there was another demon, or not another demon. Well, yeah, I think there is another demon, but I want to say another crow. Let's see, do the distract things light up at all? The hidey holes do, but it doesn't look like the distract does. Oh, there it is. Oh, what, it didn't fucking hear it or something? Like, really? That wasn't good enough? Go. Are we clear? Seems to be an awful lot of demons in this church. Maybe you should consecrate your ground a little more. And I mean, I think that would probably also add another escaping next time go. Yeah, distracting demons. I guess we just I mean, yeah, I guess.
Damn it. Now what?
Well, she's going to the police station.
Jesus.
Pissy at you for possessing it twice.
So, where'd she go, huh?
Where's like the fucking note? Yeah, mother's note.
Leave now, find my book at the station, and don't look back.
Yeah. She's headed to the police station to steal some book. She'll blend in well there.
Yeah,
Know
that's
her
the
mother
thing,
worked for
right?
the police? Fine. Don't tell me. Puss.
But yeah, she's like, oh, I didn't want to stand because, you know, some people don't want to be noticed. Then why the fuck are you dressed like that? Like, if you don't want to be noticed, dress like everyone else, not like a rebel. All right. Witnesses head to police station to track down her mother's book. All right. So we'll call that good here. We're, I think, almost at an hour. Yeah. So that's good. So next time we'll head to the police station and see what we can do. I don't know if we'll be able to, because like that very nicely, you know, ended up being an hour. I don't know that we'll be able to continue to do that. Some of the later ones, like I want to say it's at a hospital or something. I know there's like a lot of demons, and then there's one at a park, maybe a cemetery. There's a lot of demons, so I mean, some of those ones might end up taking a little bit longer just to like get rid of all the demons so that we can advance. But either way, it shouldn't be too bad. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time for more.